I really enjoyed teaching at the summer school. It brought together so many students, all from different walks of life, different countries, different disciplines, and I think it's wonderful for them to get to play with and engage in new data, new technologies, new algorithms, but also to create networks that will last them a lifetime.
Because we all die and we don't want to die. Well, and also because there has been so many advances in the last few years or few decades that things are really possible now in this space. And this is the moment where actually biological science and mathematics and physics and network science are coming together to the benefit of all of us. And so these cross-disciplinary meetings are the venues where ideas clash and where new ideas emerge.
Well, it's about us. It's about our bodies, how to keep them healthy, how to keep you mentally happy also. That's part of being healthy. And ultimately, if something goes wrong, how to get you back to being healthy again.
Data science is a very important topic nowadays. So data is really driving innovation in research and industry everywhere. And the science of data and how to analyze it is very important in every scientific field, especially in medicine. So medicine is essentially a high uncertainty environment.
It's always about the community, right? We come together so we can share ideas, but most important to meet each other and to understand what do we have passion for and what do we think about.
I think we get to understand the human body across scales and we get to keep it healthy longer and ultimately, again, if disease happens, to get it back to healthy faster.
Medicine will not survive without data because at the end, medical practice is based about success and efficiency, and which means that we have to collect lots of case studies, lots of individual measurements, lots of success and failures to understand what works and what doesn't. We are at the Semmelweis University. We learned from Semmelweis how important it is to experiment and to test those ideas on data to see what works and what doesn't. It was Semmelweis' seminal idea really to see how he can reduce the birth mortality of the mothers. And in a way, what we're doing is that we're taking that concept to the next level with the help of computers and much more sophisticated mathematics.
So when it comes to education, so people really need to start being essentially equipped with this knowledge, with the knowledge to essentially be able to deal with data and data-driven modeling and decision-making. And this needs to come essentially in the standard curriculum of every faculty at the university, including medicine. In addition to this, so it is very important essentially to have events like the current event, so here at Semmelweis, so where essentially hands-on experience can be essentially gained by the attendees of the summer school, where they have essentially the opportunity to attend lectures by experts on topics related to advanced machine learning, deep learning methods applied in the medical setting, and have also the possibility to really have hands-on work on relevant data.
Well, it's fun, but it's also inspiring to see the smart young people which aggregated here and which are all around the globe trying to understand how the human body really works, bringing in their own intelligence, but also bringing in machine learning intelligence, because I think it's so complicated and complex. You can't do this with human intelligence alone. You really have to collaborate with algorithms and big data and embrace the opportunities that we now have for doing data-driven decision-making. It's a really exciting time, I think. There's a lot of rich, high-quality data coming together with algorithms at scale that work in the cloud, that also are AI ready, and that you can use to really understand the human body across scales.
We have to talk. COVID has isolated us, and we need to reconnect because ideas come when communities clash.
Well, you get to attract some of the old senior leaders, which can really implement things at scale, but you also bring all the young new ideas and young scholars, junior investigators, that can ultimately invent the next generation of precision health and precision medicine.
I find the summer school up to now very well organized. The selection of topics is very good. I think there is a very nice, essentially, kind of complementation between the different types of lectures. They are really lectures that do not fully overlap with each other. This is very important, right? So that the students can gain essentially from each lecturer a different set of skills and knowledge. And at the same time, I like the fact that there is a big diversity. So I like the fact that I'm not going to talk only or essentially give a lecture in front of computer science students or statistics students, but really I'm going to have essentially a lecture in front of medicine students and biology and so on.
If one idea that down the line leads to a cure will emerge here, none of us have waited a minute to be here.
Oh, I was a judge, and it was super interesting to see what they were able to do in very little time. I teach data science and data visualization, and oftentimes that's 15 weeks. Here, in very little time, they made major progress on really super exciting data and modern algorithms, and great teamwork also.
There is a big, essentially, democratization of the AI method. So it is relatively easy to get started, essentially, with learning AI techniques, even if you do not really have this quantitative scientific background, right? So nowadays there are libraries, there are essentially ways of learning and applying AI that can help anyone essentially be able to train essentially machine learning models and build data-driven solutions for medicine as well as other fields, even if they do not really have this the full skill set that one would have imagined that one would need to have in order to be able to do these things. On the other hand, so domain expertise is also very important. So you need to know your field, right? If you want to go into applying data-driven methods in medicine, right? So you need to get essential knowledge about the domain that you would like to apply machine learning.
Create networks that last your lifetime. Come back next year, tell others that they should come here, and ultimately also have fun and be empowered by science and new technologies. And I think we can deliver on the promise to have healthier lives and, again, less pain and suffering.
Never believe that others follow your ideas, in the sense that one of the things I learned as a young scientist is that my predecessors never always felt what is the new, what is exciting. So follow the same track.